We are here today in Indianapolis here for the Advocare Truck Series, and no, not that Indianapolis, by the way. That's for the Brickyard 400. Nope, it's the Indianapolis Short Trek is where we're at here today at the running at the Advocare Truck Series. We're here today for the running of the Lucas Oil 150 at Lucas Oil Raceway is where we're at here today. It's the .686 mile short track that is adjacent to the NHRA drag strip, home of the NHRA US Chevrolet Performance US Nationals. A race that I've had the pleasure of visiting 3 times, by the way. So we're set for racing here on this racetrack here. 50 laps of action for the Advocare Truck Series, and here's the starting line for today's running event. On the pole at 110 miles per hour, it's Kyle Matthews, the number 24 Net Zero Chevrolet. Nearly pulled it off at Pocono, the last race in the tour, but he has to settle. I think he had to settle, third or fourth in that race. Alongside of him was Mike Becker, number 1, the Mopar Dodge. He's alongside. Row 2, the man who won at Pocono, the last stop on the tour, it's Shane Lake, number 33, the Skull Bandit Chevrolet. Had a dominating win at that event. He'll be alongside Ryan George in the Best Western Dodge, number 74. Next, third row, we'll have Joshua Collard in another Dodge, number 43 STP Machine. He'll be alongside the Southeast Toyota dealers Toyota of Joshua Sakuli. He's alongside. Fourth row, the man who won at California the last stop in the earlier this season, Johnny Gardner, the Miller Genuine Draft Ford. His truck number is 2. And Charles Sanford, I think a 3-time winner this season, so far. He's in the GPS Store Chevrolet, number 08. Next row down has Chandler Cottle, number 21, the U.S. Air Force Ford, and Quentin Moore, the Square D Dodge, number 4. Next row down, we'll have Ryan Acosta and the FAS Chevrolet, number 8, and beside him will be Dylan Poteet, number 31, the Great Clips Chevrolet. Next row down, we'll have number 29, Phil Parker in the Jasper Engines Dodge, and Cole Deaver carrying one of our in-truck cameras in today's event in the GM Goodrich Chevrolet, number 3. Next row down, we'll have Jordan Anderson, number 14, the Corvette Parts Chevrolet, and Joshua Osborne. He's been one of the hot drivers so far in this truck series season so far. He's in the Driven to Honor Chevrolet, number 10, driving for Jennifer Jo Cobb. Next row down, we'll have PJ Williams, the number 6, the Strolight Ford, and beside him will be Eric Rafalski, number 98, the RCA Ford. Next row down, we'll have Levi McIntyre. He's another one of our in-truck cameras in today's event in the Excite Bears SKF Ford, number 99. And beside him will be Matt Rafalski, number 15, the Motorcraft Ford. Next row down, we'll have Keith Batson, number 28, the Texaco Haviland Ford, and he'll be flanked by number 12, the Altel Ford of Chelsea Bowles. Next row down, we'll have number 17, Jay Jefferson in the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet, Napa Auto Parts Toyota, and he'll be alongside Preston Plord, number 51, the FedEx Chevrolet. Next row down, we'll have Jordan Bell in the number 5 Toyota, and beside him will be the Excite Bears Chevrolet, Excite Bears Dodge, Excite Bears Toyota number 23. I always have that wrong trouble with that truck. The Excite Bears Toyota number 23 of Zachary Fitzwater. That's the old Johnny Benson truck. Next row down, we'll have number 16, Zach Winkle in the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet, and Griffin Lynn, number 92, the Advanced Auto Parts Ford. Next row down, we'll have Jeff Rafalski, number 25, the Folgers Chevrolet, and beside him will be Robbie Bogues, the winner at Rockingham in the Lumper Liquidators Toyota, number 30. Next row down, we'll have Kat Tellier, number 88, the Ford Quality Care Service Ford Credit Ford, and she'll be flanked by Kev Shearer, our third in-truck camera, number 22, the Caterpillar Dodge. Going to the next row down, we'll have the number 00, Paul Minnick in the Aaron's Dream Machine Toyota, and he'll be alongside Marcus Sachi, number 75, the Remington Arms Ford. Going to the next row down, we'll have Jessica Shelton, number 9, the Dodge Dealers Dodge, and she'll be alongside the number 13, the First Plus Loans Ford of Jonathan Sorlin. And starting shotgun in the field, Bill Goldberg, number 18, the Interstate Batteries Chevrolet, and Emmanuel Hartnett, number 55, the Copenhagen Chevrolet.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Manson again in the party engines, who's never racing here today. Emmanuel Hartnett will start last in the field. He's in the 55 Copenhagen Chevrolet. Winner this season at Charlotte and at Daytona. So the field getting set for the field lining up here on this racetrack here at Indianapolis. We'll have the, of course, the Brickyard 400 on the United States Sports and Gaming Channel. A track that's about, this track here is about 10 miles up the road from the famed Brickyard itself, by the way. As I said, this track also is adjacent to the NHRA drag strip, where it's held the U.S. Nationals. It has held the U.S. Nationals every year since 1961. So little track history for you right here. This track, of course, is also will also play host to the Mellow Yellow Racing Series that will be coming up. It will be coming up soon on this very channel, as a matter of fact, the Red Racer 1985 channel. As the green flag waves, and we are underway for the Lucas Oil 150. Shane Lake looking to the inside of Kyle Matthews here for the lead here. Mike Becker gets off the wall just a little bit. Off the second corner as they go into the third turn now. 38 trucks lined up for racing here. Shane Lake's win, I think we should mention, moved him up in the 9th place position in the point chase. So we said he, along with Joshua Osborne, is two of the hottest drivers right now in this series at this moment here. Mike Becker on the outside of the racetrack here as he tries to keep second position, and he will regain second back in this Mopar Dodge. He'll take the number 2 position. Kyle Matthews out in front, number 24, the Net Zero Chevrolet. Becker second. Lake is in third position. Joshua Sakuli now takes fourth. And inside now goes Charles Samper, number 08, as he goes to go to the inside of Ryan George. But nothing doing. Ryan George will keep the 5th position. And now Samper finds himself in a battle with Joshua Collard. Collard way on the high side. In fact, scrapes the wall coming off the 4th corner. And that's going to cost him some. Chandler Cottle goes to the inside and passes him for that position. And now now underneath him is his buddy Dylan Poteet. Talk about Joshua Collard's buddy, that is. As they come off the second turn. Whoa! Poteet almost lost it! Ooh! That was close. That was very close. Now Jordan Anderson goes inside now of Cole Deaver in the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. On board Cole Deaver's machine. Deaver looking to continue his turnaround this season here. The man who is the defending champion of this series. As they go down to the 3rd and 4th turns now. Cole, of course, also will be driving the Goodwrench Chevrolet in the Mellow Yellow Racing Series as well. The return of that series as soon as which I did mention in my announcements. By the way, I will be doing that series as soon as this series and the Castle GTX Cup Series seasons are over. And that way I'll have something to do, but while I take a break from those 2 series. But anyway, Cole Deaver is running 14th at the moment, make that 15th now as PJ Williams goes by him in the number 6 truck. And now Levi McIntyre, number 99, looks to the inside lane of Anderson. Nothing good. And now you're riding with Levi McIntyre, number 99. McIntyre running 17th at the moment. And now he'll look inside of Deaver's. Now he'll try to follow behind Deaver's truck. As PJ Williams does a little wall scraping. And PJ Williams looks like he spun. And indeed he has. PJ Williams, number 6, has spun, coming off the second corner. And it looks like the yellow flag is going to wave for the first time here today, I believe. Nope, we're still green. We're still green, actually. So Kyle Matthews continues to lead the race here and now the pitch truck is coming on the racetrack here. And it's Keith Batson, number 28, has spun, and so has the 17 of Jay Jefferson. So now the real caution flag flies a lap after the PJ Williams spin. And we'll take a look at the PJ Williams spin first, actually, as a matter of fact, in the 6th truck. Well, he was riding with Levi McIntyre when all this happened, too. And he comes up. It does a little wall. It does a little wall scrape and come up the second turn. Now he gets turned by the 14 of Jordan Anderson. And oh my gosh! Nails that wall in the number 6 Strode Light Ford, and damage pretty much not as bad as it should have been, but and oh my goodness, he almost got the end of the pit wall. That's obviously the last push you want to hit too. That would have really done it right there. Now let's take a look at the accident that involved Keith Batson and Jay Jefferson. And I think the 22 of Kev Shearer might have gotten into the crash too. Batson was running 21st. His truck, and just like PJ Williams, his truck also does a little wall scrape and come off the second corner. And this time he and Jefferson, they bump. They get right into the 51 of Preston Plord. And then Jefferson goes on and Batson spins. No damage to the 28 truck, though. And, oh, yeah, Phil Goldberg, he rear-ends this Kev Shearer truck. Jeff Rafalski also in the crash, as is the 17 of Jay Jefferson. I thought Jefferson saved it, though, I thought. Apparently I was wrong. And then all of a sudden, yeah, he gets... Preston Ford apparently didn't like how Jefferson raced, and apparently nails him. He gets right into Cat Tellier, and that's what sent the 17 spinning. And then the 22 of Kev Shearer gets involved in it, as well as is the 18 of Phil Goldberg. On board with Kev Shearer on this one. So Kev Shearer obviously still going in that number 22 machine as he yeah. Anyway, PJ Williams, the only truck that fell out of the race because of this whole Holocaust that happened. I was amazed actually that a lot of the other trucks didn't crash harder than they should have. But anyway. So anyway, Kyle Matthews is the leader of the race. Second position is Mike Becker. Shane Lake running in third. Joshua Sakuli fourth. Fifth is Ryan George. Going sixth will be Charles Sanford. Chandler Cottle seventh. Eighth position is Joshua Collard. Johnny Gardner ninth. And Quentin Moore running in 10th position as the green flag is about to fly. Over the over on lap number 15, and we're back underway here at Indianapolis. You got a Dodge sandwiched in between two Chevrolets in the top 3 spots. Becker looks to the inside of Matthews. Matthews shuts the doors to come off the 4th corner. And Charles Sanford's truck gets a little bit loose on the high side of the track here. Chandler Cottle looks low, trying to find some momentum, but does not do so. And now Sanford looks to the outside of the 74 of Ryan George. Apparently, the outside may be the place you want to be when you want to pass. And I think we've seen the downside. But the downside of the whole deal is we saw what happened to PJ Williams and Keith Batson both. As they both got into the high side, we're in danger of another truck, and unfortunately, results in the dire straits as they come through the third and fourth turns. Now, Ryan George continues to lose position. He lost one to Sanford. Now he loses one to Chandler Cottle in the 21, or doesn't he lose it to Chandler Cottle? Chandler gets off the wall by the time I said that. So, meantime, Quentin Moore up to the 8th position now in the Square D Dodge as he has gotten past Johnny Gardner and Joshua Collard. Gardner drops to 9th and Collard drops to 10th. And meantime, Collard's buddy Dylan Poteet up the high side, and now Poteet gets off the wall off the 4th corner, and it about gets tagged by Phil Parker in 29. Riding with Levi McIntyre in 99. Levi running in 13th position at the moment, and he's got somebody behind him. I can't tell who that is. That looks like Matt Rafalski, I think, in the 15, I think. Yeah, it is. He and Joshua Osborne both. Osborne looks to the inside of McIntyre, nothing doing. McIntyre slams the door on the 10, and now McIntyre tries to find a way around Phil Parker in 29. Parker was the winner this season over at Sonoma on the road course, in which the next road course stop on the tour will be the next race on the tour. That'll be at Watkins Glen. And now McIntyre looks to the high side of the track, and he got back at the wall, off the fourth corner. He managed to keep it off the wall for the moment. And now Joshua Osborne looks to the inside now, the 29 and the 99, 10 and the 99, I should say, excuse me. Matt Rafalski running in 15th position, Osborne in 14th, Ryan Acosta 16th, and Cole Biebershoff to 17th at the moment, as he and Jordan Anderson now try to battle for position now. Chelsea Bowles up the high side. She about tagged the wall. She's at 19th. 20th is Zach Winkle. Jordan Bell 21st. 22nd is Preston Plord, as that incident really cost him. Zachary Fitzwater matching his truck number in 23rd position. 24th is Eric Rafalski. Kat Tellier 25th. She was the winner this season at Iowa. Emmanuel Hartnett, the man who started this race in last position, 38th position, has moved up to 27th at the moment, so he has moved his way nicely through the field at the moment so far. Robbie Bogues running in 28th. 29th is Griffin Lynn, who started way up in the field there, but suddenly dropped back. Jessica Shelton having a bad day herself. She's running in 30th position in the number 9 Dodge. They have missed the setup apparently on this truck the last few races, as Jess tries to move to the high side of Griffin Lynn, trying to find some speed there. And this 00, Paul Minnick will follow her as he tries to move his way up to the field. He's now in 32nd position, or 31st position, excuse me. Phil Goldberg and Jeff Rafalski going at it. They're at the 18 and 25. Jonathan Zorlin in 34th position. 35th is Keith Batson, and into the wall goes Kev Shear in the 22 truck. And Jay Jefferson says, "Nope, I ain't get tangled with you again." And he goes by him, and poor Kev Shearer just tailing along back there. Meantime, Kyle Matthews has opened up to a rather substantial lead in the number 24 Net Zero Chevrolet. Matthews had a kind of an up and down season in the truck series, without question. He would run good one race, and he would run horrible the next. And he's had a few bad runs there in this series, but he did vindicate himself by going back to this truck. The Quaker State machine just wasn't quite at the snuff, as and now he scrapes the wall coming off the fourth corner there. Matthews getting way up in the high side, as everybody else has done so far today. And that is allowing Mike Becker to close up, as Becker keeps that Mopar Dodge on the low side of the racetrack here. While it is not the favored lane to run, as you see, some people are choosing the middle of the high line of the racetrack, and this is really kind of a middle of the high line track, to be honest. Here in Indianapolis, you do not see very many runs on the low side, to my knowledge of watching both Busch and truck races here, but still. But this is more of a middle of the high groove track. Becker running in second position. Third now is Joshua Sakuli, as he has gotten by Shane Lake for position. Shane now drops to fourth position. It's now he and Charles Sanford battle it out. Sanford in the 08, Shane Lake in the 33. As they come off the second turn now, Lake uses the high line to his advantage, as he has now pulled ahead of Charles Sanford for position as he'll keep fourth. Sanford now runs in fifth. Going sixth is Ryan George. Going seventh, Chandler Cottle. Eighth is Quentin Morris. Now he and Johnny Gardner battle it out. That's eighth and ninth. And a battle for 10th position between two veterans, Dylan Poteet in the 31 and Joshua Collard in 43. Collard is the one that has 10th at the moment. Poteet wants it, but now Phil Parker and Levi McIntyre and Joshua Osborne all want it too. So back on board Levi McIntyre's truck. See how fast he'll negotiate around this racetrack here. McIntyre into turn 3 at about 125 miles an hour and down to about 92 miles an hour through turns 3 and 4. 127 miles an hour now into turn number 1. And see how fast he'll drop into the third and fourth turns, down to about 91 miles an hour. And up to 126 miles an hour through turns 3 and 4. And at last time by McIntyre, 106.1 miles per hour. And now riding with the 3 of Cole Deaver, number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. He's running 17th at the moment as he's trying to get past Ryan Acosta and the number 8 truck. And he's up in the high side racetrack now. Now Chelsea Bowles dips low to try to get past Deaver. Deaver running in 17th. Bowles running in 18th. Acosta running in 16th position at the moment. Number 8 machine, part of that Acosta family. He and Ryan and his sister Jasmine has raced in quite a few NR series herself. And I think she has won too. I'm not so sure, to be honest. But Ryan's won his share of races as well in the number 8 machine. Let's see what happens here as Deaver now still tries to get past the 8 track, and now he's fallen into the clutches of the number 12 Ford. And now Chelsea decides to try to hot side of the track up racetrack, but she finds nothing there. So while that battle rages on, we're now already down to almost 10 laps to go here on this Indianapolis short track. And now, in the meantime, battle right here. Now Joshua Carter's trying to dip underneath Quentin Moore in number 4. And Johnny Gardner has gotten past him for 8th position. And new second place runner now, Joshua Sakuli takes 2nd position now from Mike Becker, number 003. And we'll see if he's got anything for the fleeing Kyle Matthews, the number 24. Yeah, he has chopped that lead a bunch here, down from 1.2 seconds to down to 0.8 seconds now. So Matthews, you can bet, is driving with one eye out the windshield and the other eye on the rearview mirror. And he's continuing to chop it down. It's now to 0.7 of a second now. Shane Lake still running in 4th. Sanford now still runs in 5th position as we take a look at the back of the pack runners now. Oh. And we got trouble. Ryan Acosta has spun. Number 8. Jay Jefferson's crashed, as has the 22 of... And Shane Lake is spun the number 33 truck. Everybody getting really bunched up through on the yellow flag here. Kyle Matthews wins the race back to the start finish line. And damage to the Jessica Shelton truck. Zorlin, I think he's got some damage, as has the ADM Kat Tellier, and she's out of the race. So chaos ensuing with 10 laps to go here at Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Raceway. And let's see what happened here. It was the number 8 of Ryan Acosta. We was watching him battle with Cole Deaver. And he had just lost position to 2 Deaver, as a matter of fact, just just a little bit before. He gets tagged by the 16 of Zach Winkle, and now watch this. Oh, and into the wall he goes. Everybody misses him except for Cat Tellier. And Emmanuel Hartnett has crashed, and there's the 9 of Shelton. She nails the 8, and then so does the 33 of Zorlin. Oh, and Kev Sheeran. I think that really knocked him out of the race right there. And Jay Jefferson piles in there as well in the 17 machine. Now let's watch the leaders. Oh, Kyle Matthews. Oh, had to get on the brakes. And because of that, Joshua Sekuli almost made it back to the start-finish line. And then Shane Lake rear ends the one of Mike Becker, and that sent Charles Sanford into Shane Lake. And that caused him to go sideways and almost spin. And oh my goodness. As we said, chaos ensuing with 10 laps to go in this race. Or less than 10 to go, I think. Let's go for a ride again with Kev Shearer. And Kev Shearer riding down pit road, 35 miles an hour down pit road here. And that 22 really damaged that down. And of course, I said it knocked him out of the race, but apparently he's still going. He's determined to finish this event. And I can't say I blame him. That's points. So, lights in the pace truck are off here. Truck's out of the race here. The Ryan Acosta, Kat Tellier, Griffin Lynn, Jessica Shelton, 13 of Zorlin, and the 6 of PJ Williams are all out of the race here. Average speed down to 81.9 miles per hour, just under 82 miles an hour. As Kyle Matthews, can he hold them all off? He's been the dominant truck so far. Joshua Sekuli, he's got something to say about that in the 0-3. So is Mike Becker, the green flag back out with 3 laps to go. On Sekuli, he's right there in that 0-3 machine. Let's see what happens. Come off the second turn. Matthews out in front, trying to get his first Truck Series victory. Matthews up to the high side. He's almost tapped the wall. He just barely scraped it. 2 to go. Matthews knows one little slip, and Sekuli's right by him. Sekuli comes to the inside of Matthews. Nothing doing. Matthews holds him off and get up 2. Sekuli falls back, falls back for a run now through the 3rd and 4th turns here. Becker running in 3rd, Lake in 4th, Sanford in 5th. The white flag is out. 1 more lap to go in Indianapolis. Here we go. Matthews out in front. Sekuli still about 0.3 of a second back from him as they come up the second turn now. What does Sekuli got? Sekuli have anything through the 3rd and 4th turns here? I don't think he does. Matthews to the high side as they come off the 4th corner. They come, and the number 24 Net Zero Chevrolet rounds the 4th turn. Kyle Matthews wins the Lucas Oil 150. Kyle Matthews, number 24, the Net Zero Chevrolet, gets his first Truck Series victory of the season. He wins the Lucas Oil 150 race here at Indianapolis Short Track. Second place will go to Joshua Sekuli. He almost had Matthews a couple times on that last shootout to the checker flag. Third will go to Mike Becker. A great day for him and for Sekuli and Matthews both too, because they really needed that desperately. Shane Lake, another solid run in 4th position, and 5th goes to Charles Sanford. 6th to Ryan George. 7th position to Chandler Cottle. 8th to Johnny Gardner. Dylan Poteet comes up with a 9th place finish, and 10th will go to Quentin Moore. So 13 races are in the books in the Advocare Truck Series as Kyle Matthews with an average speed of 81.349 miles per hour gets the win here today. His first Truck Series victory of the season. Pair of Joshua's are follow the top 10 right there. Joshua Collard in 11th and another Joshua Osborne running in 12th, finishing 12th I should say. Bill Parker 13th, Levi McIntyre a solid 14th, 15th will go to Matt Rafalski matching his truck number. Cole Deaver 16th, 17th position will go to Zach Winkle as he got by Winkle in the last couple laps of this race. Jordan Bell 18th, Chelsea Bowles 19th, and Jordan Anderson 20th. Then Marcus Sachi, Emmanuel Hartnett, Jeff Rafalski, Paul Minnick, Phil Goldberg, Keith Badson, Eric Rafalski, and Jay Jefferson in the top 28. Then Robbie Bogues, Preston Plord, and Zachary Fitzwater, the last truck to finish on the lead lap. And Kev Shear did, in fact, finish the race. He ends up finishing in 32nd position, 2 laps down. So a truck that damaged up, that's kind of impressive. 6 trucks out of the race there. Ryan Acosta, Kat Tellier, Griffin Lynn, Jessica Shelton, Jonathan Zorlin, and PJ Williams were the trucks out of the race. So, great race here today at Indianapolis Raceway at Indianapolis at Lucas Oil Raceway at Indianapolis, the short track connecting to the drag strip at Indianapolis, and where Kyle Matthews takes the victory here today at this event. His first Truck Series victory of the season, and we will head to Watkins Glen for the next stop of the tour and the running of the Budweiser running in the Budweiser 100 here at the Glen. Over at the Glen, I should say. I'll figure out what the event title is. I don't mean. Anyway, so if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to this channel. And we have plenty of racing left to go here in this Advocare Truck Series as we'll be at Watkins Glen as we said the next race on the tour. And congratulations once again to Kyle Matthews, the winner today at the Lucas Oil 150 at Indianapolis Short Track. For now, this is James Qualls in the production of the NRSL, and we will see you next time.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?